boy who thinks... Have a nice sleep. Ah, that's good. So the boys have gone for a nap with James, and my daughter's at school, so that just gives me a minute to sit down and tell you about my new YouTube channel. I'm Alice and I'm married to James, and we have 3 children, a 6-year-old girl and 2-year-old boy and a 9-month-old boy. And we own a vintage camper van. And for me, it was a dream for so long to own a camper van. So when we bought Spirit, our camper van, in 2018, it really was a dream come true. We had a few adventures in her, but then we had an incident that took her off the road for almost a year, dealing with insurance, waiting on them to sort quite a minor issue out. And since then, we've had 2 babies, which has meant it's not always been practical or the right time for us to adventure in her. And then, of course, we had the global pandemic, which put travel restrictions on the country. So we don't feel like we've got the best out of Spirit. We don't want her just sitting on the driveway, not getting used. So this year, we're giving it one last shot to see if owning a Volkswagen campervan can truly be the dream we hoped it would be. And if not, it's time to say goodbye. So we're just in the camper van. Jonah wanted to come in and play, but there's not very much room to play, is there, Jonah? Huh? There's not very much room to play because, if you have a look, I'll take you back. You can see I've got art equipment on the kitchen area. We have loads of stuff we want to take to the charity shop or give away. We've not been able to do because shops have been closed. It's been essential travel only in the UK because we've been in lockdown. Got a mixture of my art equipment and camping equipment. You can see in the boot that there's canvases and all sorts, because this is essentially my art studio as well as our camper van.
What's on my hair?
What's on your head? It's a mini surfboard, look. Made by Kev. Mini surfboards. Okay, we're gonna have to go inside because there's a little boy who thinks it's really funny to eat the cardboard, and it's not funny to eat the cardboard. We shouldn't eat the cardboard. Spit it out, please. Isla, what have we got to do with the camper van today?
We need to put some petrol in, and we also need to
charge the battery.
Charge the battery.
And we need to check that we have enough oil.
Oil for the camper van and maybe the car.
Have we got a car anymore?
No, so I was just messing with you.
And we need to check the coolant. And it is a bit of a mess in there, isn't it? So we might need to see if we can tidy it up a little bit.
Yeah, and I'm gonna help.
Okay, cool. Let's do this. Right, so we've just attached the charger to the battery. I'll just show you. We've attached the red clamp to the positive pole, and then we've attached the black clamp to the negative pole. We wanted to keep the like lid, the hatch that covers it, up, and the only thing we could find was a stick to do that. That was your idea, wasn't it, Isla?
Yeah.
Very good idea. So we're just going to leave that to charge, see if it is chargeable. Sometimes the batteries just have not been charged for so long, it kills them. So we'll see if that works. It's a bit full in here, isn't it, Isla?
Yep.
So we need to clear it out. We've got Casper's car seat.
Mhm.
Painting.
Yep. Mummy's lovely paintings.
This.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
You've got this one.
Wow, that one's awesome, Mummy.
Who did this one?
Me. Wow, that one's awesome. Definitely on the screen.
Very cool. This one hasn't even finished, look.
Wow, no, it hasn't.
Wait, it's that way around.
Oh, silly her.
Is it? Yeah, it is. You don't even know because it's a reflection. Can you copy what James is doing? Can you turn it? That's it. Is there an engine still in there? Yeah. Right, Isla, come and have a look. What we call the dipstick. You can get to it in here. So, let's see if there's any oil left in it. Oh yeah, looks like it's right in the middle where it should be. Can you see? There's these two little notches, and you want to make sure it's in between there. Okay, so that's good. And then this is the coolant.
Want me to open it?
You can try. Can you unscrew that? Ooh,
I nearly did.
So we need to put some petrol in the camper van. See which key we need. Oh.
You don't know, do you, Mummy?
I've not done it in so long.
You've got
There
it.
we go. Look.
How long is this going to take?
Okay, so I tried turning the van on, wouldn't start. Yesterday we tried charging up the battery and that hasn't worked, so I've actually called out the RAC because we've got to the point where I could do with an extra bit of help, and actually that's a top tip, I would say, having really good breakdown cover so they can start you off even at home. So we'll see what they have to say.
What's on that? What is it if it's not?
Attaches to the wall just to keep you fully in one place.
It's supposed to be your bedtime, isn't it, Kirsten? Sadly, our attempt to get Spirit started after a year of sitting on the driveway didn't work. RAC couldn't get us started. Said they think that the fuel won't stay in the engine. So we phoned up a VW specialist garage, and they're going to collect the camper van from our house, tow it to them, and they're going to look into it. So if you like the idea of following this campervan obsessed family on our journey to decide if owning a vintage campervan is really going to work well for us, then what do they need to do, Isla?
I can't say subscribe. I said it. Subscribe. Alright. I said it. Subscribe.
So hopefully next week we'll be able to tell you that our campervan has been towed to a garage and fixed. I'm going to tell you what the problem was with getting us started. But we'll see. And yeah, we'll see you next week. Everybody say bye.
Bye.
Sweet. Bye.